Hey everybody, how's everyone doing this afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is where you are? Let's talk about anger, Mars, all right, self-expression, power, and domination. Where are all my Aries people at? Where are all my Scorpios at? Where are my Mars and first house placements? Hey Shalita, does everyone know their Mars and first house, aka rising sign placements? Oh, Shalita says she can't stand Aries. Why is that, Shalita? Is it because they tend to be so aggressive in certain ways in terms of getting what they want? It's that Mars energy. Let's talk about Mars, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Too strong, Shalita says. Yes. How do you feel about Scorpio, Shalita? Hi, singing girl, Mrs. Capricorn here. Yes. Hi, paranormal fan. You're doing good. That's good. Let's talk about anger. How does everyone channel their anger? How do you all express your anger? My Mars is in Sagittarius, so I tend to channel my anger in a myriad of different ways, and it's not always the most organized, especially if I'm, expressing my anger, in a communication form. If I'm really, really angry, I tend to spurt off at the mouth, spurt off at the top of my head because I also have Mercury in Sagittarius, and it cannot be it can sometimes be, confusing for the other party because, with Mars and Sag, it seems to come out of nowhere, my anger. Sagittarius people, very optimistic. Sagittarius people tend to always look at the bright side, but sometimes they do get angry, right? They're a fire sign. I also have rising sign in Virgo, and rising sign, aka the first house, is ruled by Mars. All right, so that's also our anger. It's also our self-image. So, Scorpio, evil, jealous by nature, singing girl. Yes. Okay. All right. Evil and jealous by nature. Interesting. Do you guys know your Mars placements or your rising sign placements? Shalita says, my daughter is a Scorpio ascendant, so I'm learning it firsthand. The energy is too intense for me at times. Yes. See, with Scorpio, it's energy because they're ruled by Pluto, but also by Mars. So when they channel their energy, they channel their anger. It can definitely be intense because, that anger, has emotions attached to it. That anger has, also, deep information attached to it as well. So whereas Mars is kind of just very reactionary, So who has Mars rising? Does anyone know your rising sign? Or who has Mars in your Mars placement? Who has Mars in Aries? Paranormal Fane says Scorpio have a curse, and that is memories. Interesting. So Scorpios hold on to memories, which is interesting because holding on to certain memories, good or bad, can bring up anger, right? Again, if you hold on to a situation that makes you angry, that can constantly trigger your anger in some way. Only evil when hurt. Exactly, singing girl. So you're saying maybe that Scorpios turn evil when they're angry. I would agree with that. I have Venus in Scorpio. When I'm angry, when it comes to although I'm getting better, I have to say, let's talk about getting better with your anger because, it's all growth. It's all a process, right? Nathaniel, oh my God, I was just watching your live. How ironic. Yes. Welcome back, Nathaniel. Make sure you guys like the video as you come in. All right. And remember that I am doing live psychic tarot readings. And I'm also doing live astrology birth chart readings as well. So if you want a live reading, send a donation to my PayPal, which the link is in the description box or in the super chat box, or you can send a super chat. Marissa, Mars and Venus in Leo, 8th house. Oh, wow. Wow. Interesting. Mars and Venus in Leo in the 8th house. So you have Mars in Leo, Marissa. Which means, the Mars and fire signs are people who are go-getters. They go after what they want. Sagittarius, though, isn't always the most organized. Mars and Sagittarius isn't always the most organized in getting what they want. Leo Mars expects things. They can be very, what's the word? They can have high expectations, right? They can feel like they deserve what they want without maybe working so hard. Whereas Aries is just, all straightforward, going after what they want, doesn't care at all. Cinnamon Bun says Capricorn Sun and Mars Cancer rising. Ooh, so you're a Mars in Capricorn. Interesting. So you can be obviously very deliberate in your actions, but you can also be very judgmental of other people and their actions that they take, which is interesting. Mars and Capricorn can be people who are very much in their head when it comes to their actions and taking action on things. Very much for people, is this the right action for me to take? Is this going to mess up with the routine I currently have? How is this going to affect my money? How is this going to affect my job? Whereas Mars is just, go for it. Who cares about, the what ifs, But that can be a good thing or a bad thing. When we're speaking of anger, Mars and Capricorn can actually be really, really good placement, because Capricorn people are very much, not so easy to anger, actually. You're pretty much in control of your emotions, for the most part. But when a Mars in Capricorn is angry, hide the glassware, hide the pots and pans, all right? Because Mars in Capricorn can be feisty, all right? Hey, Krista. Nathaniel. So my Mars is in Cancer, and I express my anger in terms of crying. Interesting. A lot of people do express their anger, by crying. Instead of expressing your anger in a malicious or negative way, you'd rather cry so you don't hurt anyone, right? That's a very Cancer, way of expressing your anger, and actually very healthy, But sometimes with Mars, we have to assert our boundaries, because remember, Mars is also about being assertive, right? So it's one thing to allow that anger to go, move through you, but you have to express it in some way. Even if it's, like an air sign Mars, who has a Mars and air sign? The Mars and air signs tend to be very, very straightforward, when it comes to their anger. They tend to be, great communicators for the most part when it comes to their anger. This is why I'm angry, this is why what you're doing is making me angry. What can we do to fix this? Those are air sign types of people, especially Mars in Libra or Mars in Gemini, I feel. Mars in Aquarius may just go ahead and be like, okay, I'm out, forget it, They're people who can be loners, Mars in Aquarius. Queen of the Harpies. I have Pluto and Lilith in Scorpio. Ooh, that's some dark energy. But not dark like, evil dark, but just dark, Hey, Krista, Nathaniel, when I'm angry, I cry, basically. Yes. And that's actually a healthy way of expressing your anger. But remember to be assertive at the same time, Like cry and then get up and put people in check, Put boundaries up. Rachel, Scorpio Sun, Gemini rising. Oh, so you're Gemini rising. The rising sign does, relate to Mars. And when we speak of anger, when we speak of power, domination, that's Mars energy. That's what Mars seeks, is power and domination. Krista, Nathaniel, I cry when I'm angry too. Like, I just get so mad, I will sometimes be crying. Ooh, I love the name Cinnamon Bun. Very cute. I know, I want a cinnamon bun now. I'm hungry. Dark Shadow, do you have video on Capricorn and Gemini compatibility? To be honest, at this point, I've made so many videos. I don't know. I don't remember. But that seems like a topic I have touched on before, so I might. You may just have to go through the over 1,000 videos I have on my channel. By the way, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, you guys, and like this video. And if you want your own reading, you can send a super chat donation or a PayPal donation. The link to the PayPal is in the super chat box, or it's also in the description box as well. Hi, Visionary. Raw Garlic, Taurus Sun, Pisces Moon, Virgo Rising. Hey, Virgo Rising in the hizzy. I'm a Virgo Rising too. And with Virgo Risings, we are people who are very much inward with our anger. Sometimes with Virgos, and I'll say Geminis too, that Mercury energy, that anger can actually turn inward. And when anger turns inward, it can become a health issue. So one thing that's really important for Virgos is to channel that energy, that anger energy out of them in a very productive way. So Virgos are the types of people, Virgo rising especially, who may go to the gym or who may go for a walk when they're angry, but Virgos like to communicate. So, you may also need that, that long talk with a friend, or that one family member, who really gets you together and helps you have a straight head, a level head. For me, that would be my grandma. All right. God bless her. Hey, bitch, I'm gagging for your consistency. Yes, Killer Trilla. I have to be consistent. Too much in my head. Krista, well, I know when I'm mad, I'd be ready to fight. But since I don't want to catch a charge, I just caught. Yes, Krista, we don't want to catch charges out here. No, ma'am. Okay? We have to get control of our Mars energy. All right? Because that Mars energy can turn bad really quick. All right? If we give in too much to that anger, that fire that Mars brings. So if you have a Mars and fire sign, I have Mars in Sag, okay, which is a fire sign. You really got to watch your anger, because your anger can get you into some deep ish, okay? If you don't watch it, watch that temper. Yes, cinnamon bun, watch out. Hey, visionary. Aries Mercury, angry much. Yes, Mercury is our mind, how we formulate our thoughts. Aries Mercury can definitely be. Nathaniel, your Mars is in Sag, so how is it for you? Are you very expressive and explosive with your anger? I can be very expressive and explosive with my anger. I can also be very passive aggressive as well with my anger in a weird way. But really, I think with Mars and Sag, it's about making the other person feel inferior. You know, like that's we remember Sagittariuses are considered the comedians, the jokesters, right? So they love to laugh. We love to laugh. We love to kiki. And we love to laugh at your expense too, So Mars and Pisces, Taurus rising. Wow. So you're quite balanced, Scott, when it comes to your anger, actually. So Mars and water signs, are people who are slow to anger, like the earth signs for the most part. But Mars and water signs, kind of like the earth signs, mainly being Taurus and Virgo, I would feel. No, Capricorn can definitely be inward as well. But Mars and water signs are very inward. So those are the types of signs who go inward when they're angry. Nathaniel mentions he's a Mars in Cancer, so he'll cry, when he's angry. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very inward kind of placement, Mars and earth or water. A singing girl, I'm a Capricorn woman, and when I get hurt, betrayed, I cut you off and act like you don't exist anymore, and I can hold a grudge. Exactly. We can be very passive aggressive, right? I don't know my Mars, but my rising sign is in Aries. Okay, that can definitely relate to your anger, all right? Because Aries is Mars, right? Krista? I be telling myself just let it go, but then I'm like, hell no. Yes. And with Aries, it's especially if you feel like someone crosses you or tries to belittle you or make you feel inferior, that really incites your anger as an Aries. For a Sag, it would be someone trying to make you feel intellectually inferior. Or for a Leo, it would be someone trying to take away attention from you, trying to make you just feel inferior in general, kind of like Aries. But with Aries, it's more of a respect thing, I find. You better respect me and my Kaya voice. Nathaniel, I'm a Virgo rising as well, and I do resonate with that about how Virgos keep their anger inward, which may not be healthy. I don't think it is always healthy. Because sometimes I feel like for me as a Virgo rising, I sometimes blame myself for my anger, well, I shouldn't have gotten that angry, But then it's okay, maybe the way I expressed my anger wasn't the best way, but I had to assert myself, right? That's the most important thing, is asserting yourself with Mars. But it's how you assert yourself as well. How much are the readings? Okay, so you can send $5 to $10 for the reading, for a live reading. For those of you who are just joining, I am doing live psychic tarot readings. I have my cards right here. I'm also doing live astrology, quick birth chart overview readings. You can send a PayPal donation, or you can send a super chat. I'm not particular. Right now, I would prefer PayPal, but it's really up to you guys. And between $5 to $10, of course, if you donate anything above $10, I will go more in depth with your reading. Hey, D. Domino Geronimo. Wait, what's your real name? Thank you. What is your real name, though? Domino Geronimo. For some reason, your real name is escaping me, but I know like your screen name is very. Your screen name is very familiar. So yeah, Vision Territory. That the readings are just donate $5 to $10 and you're good. But you can donate less, whatever you can donate. I'm really not particular at all. It's your money. When I'm angry, I keep my head down until my anger stops or hit or hit someone one time. Oh Lord, Paranormal, how old are you? Rachel, if my sun is in Scorpio, does that mean my Mars is also in Scorpio? Not necessarily, Rachel. In order to find your Mars in Scorpio, you just, type in the month, day, and year that you were born in a birth chart calculator. But if you know the time and place, that would be even better. All right. Yes, Pisces sun too. Yes, exactly. Call shot, Scott. Killer True, I'm actually quite a hothead. A resident at the facility that I work threatened me, and frankly, I was shook myself. The voice that came out of me, I swear, it was like Legion took over. Yeah, where's your Mars, Killer True? I'm a kind of a hothead too, believe it or not. But I think that's my Mars in Sag and Mercury in Sagittarius. Like when I'm angry, I'm not the same person. Like angry, which it takes me a while to get angry. Oh, you're an Aries, Domino Geronimo. Yep, me too. I would act like I don't even know yet. Yes. Hey, Natasha. Hey, fam. I missed you guys last night. I was already knocked out. Yes, we were on live last night. Late, child. Or in the morning, I guess. Because when I got off, it was like 4 a.m. I remember being like, y'all, it's 4 a.m., honeys. In my Kaya voice, yes, Domino Geronimo. My rising is in Gemini, Mercury. Oh, what's your Mars in? Yeah, okay, your name is Domino. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why your screen name looks familiar. But I think I'm also subscribed to your YouTube channel, Domino. Krista, okay, I figured it out. I'm a Capricorn with an Aries rising. Hey, Dina. Oh, you're Mars in Virgo? So you may be the type of person who holds your anger inward. Okay, I figured it out. I'm a Capricorn with Aries rising, Moon in Sag, and Mars in Libra. Ooh, Mars in Libra can kind of once again, well, first of all, when it comes to your anger, you're someone who's very fair, and very slow to anger. You actually don't like confrontation. Mars in Libra. Libra doesn't like confrontation. My moon's in Libra. So after confrontation, you can feel really out of whack, actually. Like, it may take you a while to get back into balance. Nathaniel, which sign of Mars is the most violent in terms of anger? That's a good question. I would say Mars in Scorpio or Mars in Aries, but I'm going to add, to be honest, Mars in Capricorn, even though they are very slow to anger. What do you guys think? Oh, Vision's Territory, you sent a payment. Thank you for the $10 donation to my PayPal. Please go ahead and ask your questions or your question. Visions. And for those of you who are on here, I am doing live readings. So if you want a live psychic tarot reading or a live astrology quick birth chart overview reading, send a donation. Remember, we are not judgmental in this room. We're very supportive. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask. Killer Chula, my Mercury and Mars are in Sag. Ooh, child. Me too, Killer Chula. The thing is, I don't even get angry, but once every other year. But if you manage to piss me off, good luck. Yes. Okay, so it must be a Mars and Mercury and Sagittarius thing. We are hotheads. We're feisty. Weird because you're fine with confrontations. That's interesting. Maybe it depends on the type of confrontation. Mars also relates to sex, so I don't know. Oh, your real name is Cinnamon too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Visions just wants to know about love. Okay, so do you want just a general reading about love? Or do you have something specific you want to know? Domino Geronimo, I'm mostly Capricorn and Gemini in my birth chart. I shake my head at myself because I'm really about what I do in spiritual AF. But by the way, we're sub to each other on YouTube. Yes. You're welcome. Booster, how can a female solve relationship issues with Mars and Pisces man? You're gonna have to be emotional. You're gonna have to lay your heart on the line. Put your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. And with Mars and Pisces, it's how with Mars, it's how you do things. It's not what you do; it's how you do it, right? So you're gonna have to be gentle. Singing girl, I was with a Cancer, and he is distant. Let me go. Let me get back to the subject. Slowly angry, but when I do everything, shake it. Somebody has embarrassed me. Then the horns come out. Exactly. Dina, would you recommend asking for a career path in a tarot reading or birth chart? I'm so lost with what I want to do. I just want to do something I'll be happy doing. That's a good question. I say birth chart, Dina. Okay, so Visions wants a general reading about her love life. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And for those of you who are just joining, remember that we are doing live readings as well as chit-chatting and talking, all right? And being educated and entertained. Nathaniel, remember that Mars also rules sexuality. Exactly. So Mars and Aries and Scorpio, they may be a little aggressive and dominant in the bedroom, or they may attract someone who's dominant. Exactly. That's true. Let's talk about power and dominance. Who is attracted to power and dominance in a partner? Or who likes a more gentle partner? What does everyone, how does everyone feel about that? I kind of go back and forth as a Mars and Sagittarius. I like dominant, but I also like gentle. I don't like too dominant. I don't like too gentle. How do you guys feel? Natasha says I need a balance of both. Exactly. Me too. So what messages does Visions, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Visions about her love life? Vision says I like smooth. Interesting. So someone who's just chill and relaxed in their approach and confident. Angie says, I want a dominant man. Mars in Cancer. Yes, Angie. My Mars is in Gemini. Ooh, interesting. So Mars in Gemini may be quick to anger, but you don't always follow through. Mars in Gemini is the type that doesn't always follow through. Like, yeah, I'm going to do this, this, and this tomorrow, and then you don't show up. Because, Mars and Gemini change their mind really quick. I think Mars and Pisces attract someone who's gentle in terms of sex. I agree. And I think that's what they need. Mars and Pisces is very, very, they're very gentle creatures, Pisces energy, right? What messages does Visions, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Visions about her love life? What general messages does Visions, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Visions about her love life? Let's do one more shuffle. Cuddle season got most of us confused about love and romance. Get us together, Lamarr. Get us together, Lamarr. Exactly. Yes. Me being a Cap, I love dominant zaddy, not an asshole, just an assertive type. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like an asshole. I don't like a jerk. Jerks get played to the left, right? We ain't got time. Okay, so Visions, we get the two of swords here in the past position. So it seems like in the past there was some, some decision that you had to make regarding love. I don't know if you were dealing with someone, or maybe it was a decision that you had to make regarding yourself when it comes to love. Like, I need to get out there more. I need to put my best foot forward, something like that. Let's see what else we have. I think it's putting your best foot forward and putting yourself out there. I think I might have been spot on. All right. Are you dating someone, or were you dating someone recently in the past, Visions? Because I see your spirit guides, your angels are wanting you to get out there more, wanting you to be more social. Have you been in a kind of loner, reclusive period as well recently? Talk to me, Visions. You're single. Okay. Hey, Brittany. Here we have these 6 of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting you need to move. Have you been thinking about moving? I feel like you'd find love elsewhere from where you currently live. Definitely see that you want to have a family, you want more harmony, more support in your life. All right? Yes, okay. Ooh, I get the King of Wands. Okay. Ooh, and I get the Chariot. This is about travel once again. All right. So I feel like you need to travel outside of where you currently live. Because love, I think, is further away from where you are now. A little bit further away from where you are now. And it could be this King of Wands. Let's see what else we get. We get the World card. So this once again is travel. All right. Movement. Long distance movement though with the World card. 9 of Cups. So this can be whatever this relationship is that you're going to end up attracting. There's something about this man where it feels like a past life connection. You're going to feel like you've known each other for a long time. All right. Or you've known each other in a previous life. I feel like even when you see each other, it's going to be like, oh, he looks familiar. She looks familiar. That kind of energy. But once again, this is like, this is not where you live right now. The Temperance card, so balancing your emotions, stability. I don't think you're the most balanced right now, but you're working towards it. I feel like what really needs to happen is needs to be more balanced mentally. So I would recommend grounding techniques, grounding rituals, prayer, meditation, things like that to really get yourself centered, Visions. Oh my, I'm ready. Yes, Visions. And also, kind of just taking that leap of faith and saying, okay, I'm going to make that move. I'm going to do what I need to do to find love, to attain love. All right. So I feel like, strongly that, there's something about you needing to move. Oh, you do that every day. Oh, good. Keep at it then. I think you could end up attracting a fire sign. What is your zodiac sign? Thank you, Dina, for the $4.99 donation. And thank you to the $1.99 donation. I don't know who sent that. Oh, you're a Capricorn. Do you have fire in your chart? Thank you, Gumbo Yaya, for the $9.99 donation. I appreciate that. Do you have fire in your chart, Visions? So after Visions, we will do Dina, and then we will do Gumbo Yaya. So Gumbo Yaya, ask your question. And yes. I don't know about the birth chart, sorry. Oh, okay. I see you finding love once you move. All right. I think he's going to be a good man. There's something about him where he's a good man. But it feels like geologically you're going to have to go to him, to where he is. It doesn't seem like he gets out much or he travels outside of where he lives. So there's something about you kind of also over time introducing more culture to him, or he could have earth sign in his chart as well, where he's just a little bit stubborn, but I feel like you're going to be able to warm him up a bit and defrost him, so to speak. Do you feel good about that, Visions? But it's going to happen when you move. So if you're thinking of moving, it seems like, things are going to go really well for you once you move. Okay, good. I find that with my need to have alone time, I need a guy that is willing to give me my space. That's important, Bree. Very, very important. Gumbo Yaya, my Pisces jerk is being played to the left and doesn't even realize it yet. That's how this Capricorn woman rolls. By the time he figures out, I'm gonna be long. I'm gone. I will be long gone. Dina, I attract bad boys, but I need a more gentle and understanding partner. My husband is more cutthroat and critical. How do you feel about celebrity readings? I feel like it's always after the situation happened. Yeah, I actually stopped doing celebrity readings, but I kind of want to get back into it, but I want to read Whitney Houston, and I'm just kind of waiting for the energies to be right for that to happen. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it on live or if I want to do it on, just do a video. So, what sign is this person you're reading, Brittany? She's a Capricorn. Nathaniel, the type of anger that really gets me is the subtle, more calm type of anger. When somebody's tone of voice is calm, but inside you can feel the rage and anger in them, that anger scares me so much. I can see that. Someone who's really good at controlling their anger, actually, once they decide to unleash it, yeah. Okay, you want a tarot card reading. So let's get into Dina's question. And for those of you who are joining the chat, remember that we are doing live psychic tarot readings and live astrology birth chart readings. So what placements do you need for career path chart reading? So I need your Saturn, your midheaven, and your 6th house. And maybe your sun and rising. I know that's a lot. Oh, thank you, Domino Geronimo, for the $3 donation. Thank you, Queen of Harpies, for the $9.99 donation. So after Gina, we'll do Gumbo Yaya, then we'll do Domino Geronimo, and then we'll do Queen of Harpies. Thank you guys for your donations. I appreciate it. You can also donate to my PayPal as well if you don't feel comfortable donating to Super Chat. Yes, Domino, I'm very committed. It just seems no matter how sweet I can be, he's just very critical, and it's tough because I'm patient, but sometimes it makes me want to pull my hair out. He's never happy. Oh. Yeah, we talked about that. Don't let him pull you into his unhappiness. You hang around one unhappy person, you will quickly become the second unhappy person. So, Dina, I need your sun, your rising, your Saturn, your midheaven, and your 6th house. Did someone send a $5 donation? Thank you to Rashonda, who sent a $5 donation. Okay, so I gotta... Okay, so who is Rashonda? Someone sent a $5 donation to my PayPal. Am I the only one who's high key turned on by controlled anger, or are those just my daddy issues? I think I'm turned on by it too, to be honest. Nathaniel, I feel like you're gonna get to the point where you have to write down the order of readings. I feel like you might be right. It's quick. I feel like it's quickly getting there. Or, Dina, you can just give me your birth chart information and I can look it up myself. Domino says, I pull away and start showing how I can be without them. Okay, you would like insight on your love life and career life. Okay. Oh, you sent it early. Okay. So you are Rashonda, Queen of Hearts. Okay. So then really you sent a $15 donation. So thank you for that. Or around $15. Thank you. I love making my friends mad. If I had a man, I would love that too. You like to make people jealous. Okay, you sent the $5 donation to PayPal. Okay, so all right. Where is Dina? Or is she looking up her information? She might be looking it up right now. You're always smiling, Lamarr. I live for that. Thank you. You gotta smile. Okay, well, while Dina gets her birth chart information, we will move on to Gumbo Yaya. And Gumbo Yaya wants a tarot card reading. Gumbo Yaya, what's your question? Thank you. It's really good energy. Thank you, Nathaniel. Okay, so Dina's a Saturn in Aquarius. Ooh, midheaven in Virgo. Sun, Leo, rising. Oh, Sun in Leo, rising in Scorpio. Not sure if it's 6th house, but I'll look it up. Hey, Lamarr, I prayed and used my ancestor money and then looked at my phone and seen 777. Yes. That's a good sign. That means your angels are around you. So, Dina, with your Saturn in Aquarius, you may actually not be cut out for the 9-to-5 job. All right. You may need a more creative, more free-spirited, a more open-minded job where it's not so structured, it's not so routine, because you actually don't like routine or structure, which is often associated with corporate, jobs, corporate energy. So with Saturn in Aquarius, I also have Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn in Aquarius is make good business owners, good entrepreneurs, or good, people who just, work best at having multiple streams of income. All right. Saturn in Aquarius are the types of people who march to the beat of their own drum when it comes to their work and their career. Even in the job with Saturn in Aquarius, you may do things in a very non-traditional way, a very non-conforming way, all right, which can confuse your coworkers. With Saturn, like Aquarius energy, especially Saturn in Aquarius, you always need to have that freedom to do as you want, and to be as you want, like any restrictions on you and how you express yourself, your own personal goals or aspirations, like what you truly want to be, is gonna, put a damper on your life. Now you also have midheaven in Virgo. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury, that rules communication, intellect, the mind. Virgo is an earth sign, very detailed, very structured. So if you were to work for someone else, or if you were to work in a corporate kind of situation, you may work best as a clerk, or any job where you can organize things. Maybe depending on your like of dealing with people, you could be someone who deals with people, like a receptionist kind of thing. But basically, you need a job where you can. It's almost like you set your own hours, or your hours are set, but there's freedom and flexibility in that routine, that job routine. Like you need freedom and you need flexibility with your job, whatever job it is you choose. Now you have Leo rising or Sun in Leo and rising in Scorpio. So you may be a people person and you may actually work well with children, but there's a limit with your rising in Scorpio. Like you definitely are probably an empath. So there's a need for you to protect your energy for sure. But you also may actually work quite well with children. And because Leos work really well with children, all right, especially Leo women, Leo sons. So, oh, you don't know your 6th house. Okay, Kaylee. So, what is your true passion? What is your true desire, Dina? Dina, what would you say your true passion is, or your true desire is? And I'm going to look up your birth chart really quickly because I just want to see what your 6th house is in. Do you know what your true passion is, Dina? August. We're looking at Dina's birth chart, by the way, everyone in the room. And for those of you just joining. At 1. In white here. Or what's here? Oh. Okay, let me make sure it's all correct. The information I put in. Okay, it's all correct. So this is Dina's birth chart, and we're just going to look really quickly at Dina's 6th house. Because the 6th house relates to work and career. So your 6th house is in Taurus. So you may not be someone who likes to work too hard, actually. Like, you like your leisurely time as well. So you actually may work well with a home-based job. A job where, once again, you can set your own hours. You have freedom to do as you please. I think it's House of Stars' birthday today, if I'm not. It is House of Stars' birthday. I actually need to wish her a happy birthday. Thank you for reminding me, Nathaniel. But with 6th house in Taurus, you're someone who, you need to find your thing that works for you. You need to find your thing that you can kind of market and make it work for you. Because, you need your freedom, you need your, and you need to set your own hours. Like, you don't work the best on other people's schedules, Other people's schedules don't always match up with yours, So the 9-to-5 job may be a drag for, Saturn in Aquarius or midheaven in Aquarius. So do you feel good about that, Dina? Gumbo Yaya wants to know about love. Is there anything specific you want to know about love or just a general reading? Hey, Shalita. Let me actually WhatsApp House of Stars. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear star. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, star. I hope you're having a good day. I'm on live right now, and everyone is wishing you a happy birthday, Nathaniel and Domino Geronimo. And everyone else is just, wishing you a happy birthday, and we hope you're doing good wherever you are. Enjoy your day, girl. We'll talk later. Oh, you're scared of people. Yeah, you may work best like behind the scenes. Or just a job where you don't deal so much with people, but you can set your own hours. Gumbo Yaya, specifically about this Pisces man, I'm conflicted about what is best for both of us. Okay. So what messages does Gumbo Yaya, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Gumbo Yaya about the relationship with her and the Pisces man she's dealing with? What messages does Gumbo Yaya, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Gumbo Yaya about her relationship with the Pisces man she's dealing with. What is best for the Pisces man what is best for the Pisces man and Gumbo Yaya in terms of their relationship together? What is best for the Pisces man and Gumbo Yaya in terms of their relationship together? Let's do one more shuffle. What is best for Gumbo Yaya and the Pisces man that she is in a relationship with? What messages do Gumbo Yaya, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Gumbo Yaya? Here we have the Princess of Wands here in the past position. So this can be about wanting more action, wanting more affection, wanting more effort. Here we have the Queen of Coins in the present position. And the Prince of Swords. So how long have you guys been together? Because I feel like the relationship has reached a point where it's time to get a bit serious, meaning maybe you're wanting a family, or maybe there speaks of engagement, marriage, something like that, moving in. But it feels like serious energy. Talk to me, Gumbo Yaya. You're welcome, Dina. You've been together for 5 months. Do you feel like you're not getting what you need in this relationship? Do you not feel appreciated or valued? So I'm getting the energy of maybe you don't feel appreciated or valued in the relationship in some way for your efforts. Or once again, I just feel like maybe you feel like the Pisces man isn't putting forth as much effort as you need him to put forth. Is this resonating, Gumbo Yaya? You don't feel appreciated. I feel like you need to do what's best for you, Gumbo Yaya. You need to put yourself first. You know, if you don't feel appreciated, then you need to go where you do feel appreciated. And maybe you would feel appreciated more by yourself. You know, maybe you would feel appreciated more spending time more with your family, your friends, and less with this Pisces man for now. You know, maybe you need to separate, or, you know, you need to do what you feel is best for you at this time. Yes, not enough effort used to be very involved. Yeah, and it just seems like, you know, holding on, it just seems like it's going to get, the disconnect is going to get, you know, even more noticeable between the two of you. So I feel like you need to do what's best for you at this time. All right. Because it just seems like you're not on the same page. All right. And there's something that new that you want to manifest. So I don't know if you want to move. There's something new that you want to manifest, that this relationship could be stagnating in some way. Right on. I've been fighting separation, but do need to do that. Exactly. Yeah, you need to focus on self, because you have a lot of things personally that you're trying to do, that you're trying to achieve, right? So I would say, you know, focus on self at this time. Do what you need to do. If you need to separate, no longer on the same page, right? So it's time to, you know, do what is best for you. When the relationship is no longer serving you, you got to do what's best for you. And sometimes holding on can be more painful for both parties, you know, rather than just letting it go. So we'll do a live one day about letting go. Do you feel good about that, Gumbo Yaya? Yes, Dina. I want to come and go as I please, but help others, but free to my own time and not chained to a building for multiple hours of the day. Exactly. That's Aquarius energy. So after Gumbo Yaya was Domino Geronimo. So Domino Geronimo, what is your question? On point as always. Thank you so much. On point, Lamarr, as always. Thank you so much, love. You're welcome, Dina. Nathaniel, cancers cannot let go. It's harder for them. It is hard for cancers to let go. All water signs, actually. Once a water sign gets emotionally attached, it's hard to let go. Yes, Nathaniel. We all need to learn the lesson of letting go. So where is Domino Geronimo? Is Domino Geronimo still in the room? And if so, what is your question, Domino Geronimo? For those of you who are still here, I am doing live readings, and live psychic tarot readings and live birth chart readings. So you can send a PayPal donation or you can send a super chat. The PayPal link is in the description box or the PayPal chat box. Jossic, are you sleep yet? Yeah, I did sleep a little, not much, but I slept. It's funny because I think I went to bed at like 10 something and woke up like 2 hours later because the exterminators came over. I just moved into my new apartment. I don't have roaches, okay, but my new apartment that I moved into has bugs and things like that. And Star messaged us back, guys. Should we listen to the message? I don't know if there's tea in it though. So yeah, this has been a busy day today. Gumbo Yaya, what'd you say? Oh, thank you. Thanks. You gave confirmation. I saw him today and I barely felt any feelings. My thought as I drove home was this was the last time. Ooh. Yeah. But once we let go, we're done. Very true, Crystal. Thank you, Domino. Since Cancer Capricorn are opposites, it must be easy for Capricorn to let go. Is it easy for you to let go, Lamarr? It is easy for the most part, but sometimes it's not easy, to be honest, to let go. But, with Capricorns, we do what we got to do, people. So, my Cancer man still is holding grudges from his first marriage. We have been together now for 14 years. Lord have mercy. That's a long time to be holding on to anger and hurt. Domino, not sure if I have a question, but I'm attracting people who are opposite than me. I rather attract people who aren't broken. I want a major love change. So let that be the question. What does Domino need to do to have a major love change in his life? Oh, Eddie, you just voted today. Yes, did everyone vote today? I didn't vote, but I don't know where I registered or if I registered to vote. The whole voting process is so tedious sometimes. Yes, your reading resonated. Today was the last day I will have seen him. Wow. Okay, so let's answer. Oh, get that stuff off of Amazon called Orthene. Oh, you mean the Orthene spray? Home defense, right? Yeah, I need to get that. Caps finally decided, and that's it. This was easy for the first few months. Now it's just a big boy. Exactly. Oh, it's powder. Vote for what? Oh, Nathaniel, it's currently the midterm elections, I think, today. So what does Domino need to do to have a major change in his love life? How can he stop attracting broken people? What messages does Domino's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Domino about the changes he needs to make in his love life and how to stop attracting broken people? Eddie said I voted for the Democrats. Yes. Yes, Eddie. And Eddie's brave for, saying that as well. Some people are so particular and protective of who they voted for. Child. What can Domino, while at the same time I want to enhance and expand my brand, harder for me to attract money, so I never have time for family and friends. I'm OD serious around people I love, but fun around strangers. Interesting. Yes, like they are gods or something. I'm telling you. Okay, so last shuffle, what does Domino need to do to have a major change in his love life? How can he stop attracting broken people? Well, one thing I'm getting is that, broken people attract broken people. So there may be a need for you to heal certain parts of yourself, Domino. Here we have the Queen of Cups in the past. Is there something with the mother? What's your relationship to the mother? Is that a broken relationship, Domino? Or is your mother broken? What's that going on? Eddie, Lamarr, where are you from? I'm from Virginia. Virginia. Born and raised. Where are you from, Eddie? One thing I will never forget is when Obama was running for office, or it may have been his second term, he came to my high school actually. And it was really, really cool. I got to see him as he was driving away, and I got to wave to him. It was really cool. Well, okay, where is Domino? Oh, you're from New York. Yes, Eddie. I actually have family from Brooklyn. Oh, you thought I was from NYC? Yes. I would love to be from NYC, to be honest. Virginia's especially where I grew up, it's a very sheltered kind of situation. Lots of rich, snobby people. So I had the dreams last night. So I had the drama last night. Took my gypsy ass from where my old apartment. My friend hung himself here in August. Wow. I'm from London. As you all know, my dad is Ghanaian. That's cool, Nathaniel. I love NYC. DC is boring. DC can be boring, and I cannot stand the traffic. And the fact that you can't find parking. Yuck. Okay, Domino. My mom is Aquarius. We just are both hard workers, and she's the youngest and only girl. I'm the oldest and only son of hers, but lots of love. Okay, good. Are you holding on to someone from the past, a past relationship, Domino? Also, you need to put yourself first. All right, it's time to put yourself first. And put your true self first. I feel like there's something about you, Domino, where you're not being your true, authentic self. But I feel like it's coming from maybe a place of not being totally 100% comfortable with your true, authentic self yet. So you need to cultivate a better relationship with yourself, is basically what I think I'm trying to say. All right. The moon. So your feelings about love, just the memories of the past. So you're holding on to the memories. You also something about your feelings about love and about being in a relationship. Did you have a bad situation or a negative situation recently when it came to relationships? Did you have your heart broken or something like that? There's something about needing to heal, but I definitely see you wanting to attract a new situation. Hi, Anna. AZ is boring and hot. Arizona. That's interesting because Arizona Arizona, is Arizona, do they have deserts? Here we have the Prince of Coins. So there's also something about love where you don't feel stable on your own, or you don't maybe feel like you have as much as you want to bring to the table. Like maybe you feel like, you don't have enough to bring to the table in love. But I feel like this is something like that deals with like mental, like you need to heal. Definitely an insightful read gathering me. Yes. There's something, and then when I say mental, I don't mean like a mental issue. I mean like the issue is your thoughts and your thoughts about yourself and your thoughts about love. All right. In forest, we have all kinds of terrain. Yeah, because for some reason I've thought about moving to Arizona because I want to eventually move out of Virginia. Like I love my hometown. This is where, or my home state. This is where I was born and raised and all that type of stuff. But child, I'm Mars and Mercury in Sagittarius. I need to expand, honey, and travel. Moving on. I'm not offended. Keep going. Domino, would you say that you're more the masculine or feminine role in relationships? Or, is that not a theme that is in your relationships? Is it more balance, kind of, give and take, I want to expand, but I can't get myself to permanently leave. I don't think I'd look back. I think you should leave and not look back, to be honest. I asked that question because there's something about you delving more into your feminine energy, the feminine side of your personality. All right. And maybe that's why I'm feeling something with uncomfortability with your true self. All right. Now, I'm not saying that, that's your true self, but I just feel like you need to explore. You're wanting to explore more of the feminine side of yourself, basically, is what I feel. Is that accurate? Nathaniel, does your Capricorn sun resonate with you, Lamarr? Because you're very intuitive and quite psychic. It does resonate with me in terms of being consistent. Like the Capricorn traits about, business and about, having a level straight head and like those traits resonate with me, but I honestly think I resonate more with my like moon sign and my rising sign in a lot of cases. And my Mars and Mercury. But they say as you get older, you get more, in tune with the rest of your placements. Domino, masculine role, but I prefer to just be open-minded. I always attract guys that want butch. Northern AZ gets light snow. The rest can get super hot. Right now it's about 80 degrees. Ooh, that's hot. I think I might want to be around where the snow is, but that's because I'm used to snow. Even though the weather in Virginia is super bipolar. No shade. Moving on. There's something about you needing to take that leap and make that move, Domino. There's also something about you needing to kind of go on your own journey. There's something about having a comfortable support system around you, but this support system isn't facilitating your growth or helping you grow. Oh, you want to resonate more with other Black LGBT people. Oh, okay. There's something about you needing to move, Domino, and needing to be willing to be your true self and expand a little bit for love. All right. Basically, cultivate a better relationship with yourself where nothing can shake you or break you, and you don't mind being your true self wherever you are. Love will come when you're ready. I think you should definitely... No offense taken, I was born and raised here. Yes, don't know anything else. Love is blind. Exactly, Eddie. Love is blind. I agree. So you feel like you resonate more with your Libra moon, hence why you love the Libra zodiac sign. Yeah, I think, yeah. Because I love Libras. Like, if there's one zodiac sign I love, it's a Libra. I love a Libra. Thanks for the reading. Hugs. Expand out of state. Yes, expand out of state. I am a Libra, Kaylee. Yes, Kaylee. Eddie says I love Aquariuses. That's interesting. I like Aquariuses. I just feel like I resonate more with Libras. But that makes sense because you're Aquarius rising, Eddie. So do you feel good about that, Domino? We're going to move on next to... Lord, there's a lot of... Queen of Harpies. By the way, for those of you who are on the chat, you guys can get a reading while I'm here. I'm doing live psychic tarot readings and live astrology, quick birth chart overview readings. You can send to PayPal. The link is in the description box or in the chat box. I just posted it. Or you can send a super chat. So Queen of Harpies question, because she sent a $9.99 donation and a $4.99 donation to my PayPal, my question is, will I get the outcome I want with college this semester? Will I purchase a new home soon? So let's answer Queen of Harpies question. What houses are we looking at? We are talking about anger, power, domination. So that would be your first house in this chat. So will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she wants with college this year? Is it this year? This semester. And will she purchase a home soon? Will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she wants this semester in college? And will Queen of Harpies purchase a new home soon? Will Queen of Harpies purchase a new home soon? And will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she wants and desires in college this semester? Will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she wants and desires with college this semester? Will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she desires in college this semester? Let's do one more shuffle. Will Queen of Harpies get the outcome that she desires in college this semester? The Tower here in the past position. Ooh. Well, I always say if there's, any place you want to see the Tower, it's in the past. So the worst is behind you. The Hierophant here in the present position. So is there one certain professor giving you a hard time this semester? Queen of Harpies. I wish this live could last forever because I love it so much. Yes, I have to actually leave soon because I have to go pick up a friend that lives an hour away. Is Queen of Harpies here? Is Queen of Harpies still here? Okay, let's just keep going. We get the Lovers. Interesting. So following your heart, trusting your intuition. The Justice card. Okay, interesting. The Final Judgment card. What's going on with college right now? The Two of Swords. What is going on with college right now, Queen of Harpies? Seems like there's a lot going on, especially with one certain class. I don't know why I'm saying like academic court or something like that. Like kind of like academic probation, but maybe not. As far as you getting a new home, it seems like that may be, a little ways off. I'm seeing like a year or two at most. Like at the latest, I see you getting a home in 2020. As far as you getting the outcome that you want this semester in college, seems like you're going to have to be patient. There's one particular class, once again, that you're going to have to really study for, that you're going to have to really kind of buckle down, hunker down, and get the ball rolling, do what you need to do to really make sure that you're on top of your work, on top of your grades, things like that. Because I'm seeing something about either your grade slipping, you kind of slipping in class or something like that. But it seems like this one class could also, like, whatever's going on with this class could be affecting your performance in your other classes. So I would say, if anything, kind of buckle down, when it comes to college, and, really, really focus this semester. All right. Because I think we're also gearing towards the end of the semester. All right. So with that being said, it's really, really time to really get all your ducks in a row, so that it's interesting, because I feel like once you have your break, I don't know how your break works, depending on where you live, like if you have a Christmas break, winter break, whatever. I feel like on your break, you're going to do a lot of maybe soul searching and figuring things out in terms of where you want to move. So it feels like things are going to come together for you slowly but surely. But I would say the most important thing to focus on right now is your classes. All right. Does that resonate, Queen of Harpies? I'm also wondering if you are dating a professor, or if the professor is once again giving you a hard time in some way. Remember, we don't judge in this room. Bree G, I think I'm unable to keep an open mind regarding Libras. Both of my siblings are Libra, and they each work my nerves in different ways. Yeah, that makes sense. Sibling energy, and we're going to do a live about that as well. Queen of Harpies says it's really my manager at work. So you're having issues with your manager at work. Do you work at your college? I feel like the most important thing is to focus on college right now. I don't know if you're falling behind in a class as well. But if you're falling behind in any of your classes, I would say, the most important thing is to focus on work in college. And then I feel like during your free time, if you have a break, a winter break or something like that, use that time to self-reflect, and also to kind of figure out where you want to move, what budget you're looking at, how much money you're trying to shell out in terms of rent or mortgage, really start to get the ball rolling with that. But it's like a step-by-step thing, it's not going to happen overnight. So focus on the most important things right now. That's, I guess, your work and your schooling, okay? All right, Queen of Harpies. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this early live. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go live later. Kilichula, what's your philosophy on revenge? Well, that's a good question. Maybe we should do a live on that too. With revenge, I'm a strong believer that the best revenge is to just become successful, and to better yourself. But that's my Capricorn sun speaking. But I honestly think that's the best revenge, is to better yourself, to level up, to boss up, to glow up. Scorpio energy, exactly. Exactly. And depending on what the situation is, if it's a friend, get a better friend. If it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, get a better boyfriend or girlfriend, But you have to better yourself first. That's the key. All right, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this live. I do have to leave. Otherwise, I would stay here for way more hours. But I have to go pick up a friend. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me on this live. We will talk later. All right, hopefully later tonight. We may end up doing a late night live. All right, but it may be a juicy live. So be there or be square. All right, love you guys. Yes, Bree. Bye, Singing Girl. Bye, Bree. Bye, Nathaniel. Bye, Kilichula. Bye, Queen of Harpies. Bye, Dina. Bye, Eddie. Bye, Domino. Bye, Kaylee. All right. And we will catch you on the next live. By the way, if you want your own personal psychic reading or your own personal astrology birth chart reading, I am free and available for readings. So contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I'd love to read for you. All right. Until the next live, remember, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, hit the like button next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live or upload a new video. And I'll catch you later. Bye.